Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of the Guy Mitgift Show, where I boldly go where few dare, and my only goal is to make the most out of your retirement. Today we're going to be exploring the 4 pathways to retirement, the 4 key avenues that will shape your golden years. I hope you're doing well, and thank you for taking a moment to join my discussions, which are customized for Americans approaching and those in retirement. If you've ever taken the time to find specific discussions on retirement, then you've probably found a home with me, because that's really what I focus on, having retired a year ago. What qualifies me to have this discussion is not a burning desire so much to be the next YouTube phenom, but instead a sincere wish to help make your retirement the best it can be. What qualifies me to even speak on the subject of retirement? No, I'm not a certified financial planner. No, I'm not a 20-something that's looking to be the next big bang on YouTube. But I have what the youngins call a lived experience. I've lived it. And that's what qualifies me. I was educated to be an economist. Let me try that again. I was educated to be an economist from my alma mater, Texas A&M University. From there, I became an officer in the United States Marine Corps, then a naval aviator, and later a commercial airline pilot, where I retired from American Airlines after 35 years and a captain on the Airbus. Some of the things that I've done: I've owned a successful real estate investment company. I continue this day to investing in private equity companies, and also have an aviation consultancy. So I guess I'm really not retired. People ask me all the time, how do you like retirement? I go, I'm not really in retirement. I'm doing other things. I'm the founder of a local 501c3 that helps the last 4 years of high school educated kids to become the best they can be in entrepreneurial and business endeavors. We're going to enroll almost 200 kids next year, so I'm pretty excited about this program. I'm not that guy that speaks about retirement from a theoretical point of view, but instead, again, I'm speaking to you from a lived point of view. I've done this. So let's get on with doing a better retirement, shall we? The 4 primary pathways cannot be ignored if you're seriously wanting to make retirement the best it can be. These pathways are what are called progenitors, or determiners of how you'll most likely enter and finish retirement. And while I strive to keep these shows as short and sweet, each pathway listed below could easily exceed over an hour per pathway. Don't worry, I'm not going to do that to you. So without further ado, let's dive into today's particular topic, the 4 pathways to retirement. Pathway number 1. Those would be and include demographic factors such as gender, race, education, marital status, and whether we like it or not, these will definitely impact your retirement. Each demographic aspect can significantly influence your retirement experience. For example, education attainment often correlates, but not always, with better financial planning and wealth accumulation. Similarly, marital status might impact your social support network and financial decisions. Have you ever had that argument with your better half on whether or not to buy a car or take a vacation or do this or that? Yeah, that's a really important discussion that we have with our spouse. Understanding these factors can help you tailor your retirement strategy to your particular circumstances. Let's take a look at pathway number 2. Psychological factors. Yes, we have to talk about it. Traits, cognitive traits such as ability, neuroticism. Yeah, sometimes I can be a little neurotic. Extrovert. Are you an extrovert? Definitely I am. I'm willing to put my face and my name out there for the world to see to make it a better place. Are you agreeable? How conscientious are you? And how open are you to new experiences? All of these play a huge role in your future retirement or current retirement. For instance, high conscientiousness might mean you're more likely to have saved consistently for retirement, over the last 10, 20, 30, 40 years. Meanwhile, being open to new experiences can lead to a more fulfilling post-work life. It's about knowing yourself to make retirement enriching. Health factors. These are also crucial. Functional limitations. These will have profound functional limitations on your capacity for resilience and whether or not you have private health insurance. All of these things matter. Are you going to go on that much awaited cruise that you've always wanted to do, but you're maybe refined, or you have to be in a wheelchair? What I was looking for is confined to a wheelchair. That's going to impact your ability. And if there's things that you can do about your health, let's get to working on it. So good health not only extends your active retirement years, but also impacts on how you spend your savings. Makes sense, doesn't it? Potentially reducing healthcare costs if you're proactive about your wellness or have a robust insurance plan. Look, this is exactly why I constantly pound the drum on the concept of health is wealth. If you can be the richest man or woman in the world, but if you have poor health, you're not going to be able to fully enjoy it. It's just a fact of life. And let's look at the last pathway, number 4. These would be economic factors. Economic factors like, for example, pensions. My pension at Transworld Airlines got decimated when we declared bankruptcy and were bought out by American Airlines. How much wealth have you accumulated, and how did you spend that wealth, and how do you save that wealth? What was your income like? What kind of occupation did you have? My occupation I could have continued working as a pilot after age 65, forced retirement or in the simulator, but luckily I'd saved enough to where I can do fun stuff like this. And how long was your tenure at your job? I was there for 35 years. These are perhaps the most tangible aspects of retirement planning. Your job tenure can affect, obviously, your pension benefits, and your occupation might dictate the kind of retirement style you can afford. I'm lucky I get airline passes. Okay, they're not a high priority, but I can travel fairly cheaply because of the 35 years that I spent at American Airlines. I understand not everybody has that luxury. I rarely use it, by the way. Wealth and income are fundamental in determining how comfortably you can live out your retirement years. Understanding these 4 pathways, demographic, psychological, health, and economic, all these can illuminate your journey to a successful retirement. Each pathway offers opportunities and challenges, but with the right preparation, you can navigate them to craft a retirement that I think will be fulfilling and secure. Sometimes you feel like life has passed you by, and I get it. And maybe you've fallen into what I call in early retirement, or maybe later retirement, what I call the mañana trap. Mañana means tomorrow. Or in other words, the attitude of never do today what you can do tomorrow. Please resist this to the best of your ability. This is anathema to everything that I talk about in the show. So, in my opinion, until your last breath on this wonderful planet, it is never too late to start planning. Let me repeat that. Your last breath on this planet will determine when to stop trying, in my opinion. That's all for today. The Guy Midkiff Show. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell at the bottom for more insights on making the most of your retirement. I would also suggest that if you have any ideas, any things you want me to talk about, or you know, maybe future shows, comment and let me know, and I'll definitely bring them in. Again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to engage with us in the comment section below. Until next time, never forget my mantra: health is wealth, and get busy living. Thanks for listening.